the noblest man that ever lived in the tide of time. Over thy wombs now do I prophesy, which like dumb mouths do ope their ruby lips to beg the voice and utterance of my tongue. A curse shall light upon the limbs of men. Shall in these confines with a monarch's voice cry, Havoc! And let slip the dogs of war.
Babies. Pearl, I saw your hand up. Yeah.
I think women want to sleep around and not have any consequence for it.
Hell yeah, we do.
Yeah!
Yeah, instead of, taking personal accountability and being on birth control, they just want to, do whatever they want.
You say this like it's a bad thing.
Yeah.
It almost sounds like you said.
Can I also ask, do you have any care to empower women, or is disempowering women part of your, steez?
To see this as shame, insult, guilt, need to be right, okay. Why is it empowering to sleep around?
No,
why
what
is
I'm
it empowering?
saying is, I feel like you do, take, the way you speak on women is very sort of women just don't want to do this. Women just don't have this. Women just want this. And I wonder why you have so much hatred towards women.
I don't hate women.
Where does that root in? It
I don't
sounds
hate
like
women.
you do.
I am a woman.
That doesn't mean you don't have self-hate.
I could be black and still be internalized racism.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I'm saying specific things that you're saying, women don't want to work, women don't want to this, women want to sleep around. Where did you learn these belief systems from?
Because, the question was, why does abortion keep getting brought up? 40% of women that have had abortions have had 2 or more. 40%.
Good for them.
So what does that say to me? That means you're using it as a form of birth control, and they don't track the 60%.
What kind of abortion?
Can you let me finish? They don't track the 60% to say who in the future has abortion. So to me, it's why are they dying so hard for abortion? They want to sleep around with no consequences, even though you have 41 forms of birth control.
Hey, my more brothers, back again, and for a quick one. Trying to knock out these videos that I got planned. I was talking to Dr. J a couple days ago, and we were talking about the Vice episode about the debate on feminism, which our favorite white girl, our favorite white she-devil, Miss Pearly Things, was in attendance. She was part of the debate. And when it came down to abortion, she said what most black men think and what most men think about that. Black women and women, period, use abortion as the get out of jail free card and use it as birth control. And they use birth control and abortion as a way to sleep around with the men that they want to sleep around with. In other words, they just want to be hoes. She didn't say it like that, at least not in the clip that I saw. But the thing is, this is on a mainstream platform in front of feminists, and she knocked them back with it. She had them knocked back and their teeth on edge when she started quoting facts. So, is she bringing anything new to the table? No, she's not. But the thing is, she's taking our talking points out into the mainstream. In fact, she even used one of my invented taglines, which Kevin actually added on to and actually modified and made it famous, which is sign language. So, I threw my fist up in the air when I heard her use it, and she backed that white woman down with it too. So I was cheering for her. So people look at Pearl and says, oh, she's invading the space and she doesn't add anything to the space and all that kind of stuff. But if you look at two people such as Pearl and Andrew Tate, which are not bringing anything original to the space, they're talking the same thing we've been talking. But the thing is, it's invading pop culture spaces where we couldn't. So they're not idiots, but they are useful. They're tools. And a lot of people are hating on them and despising them and talking bad about them in this space when they shouldn't. At the end of the day, it's not about the money in your pocket, which does count. I'm not going to take back from that. But it's about advancing your agenda, putting your agenda on the platform, whether they think it's negative or positive. The thing is out there. It's out there and it's spreading. Andrew Tate got little white boys all over the world in classrooms listening to him. Pearl's got white women and black women of all stripes paying attention. Basically, I love it because it triggers black women. It triggers the hell out of black women that a white woman with green eyes, red hair, that's 6 feet tall and pale is doing black male talking points. They can't stand it. They can't stand it because they can't say it's just you and nobody's paying attention to you. So they can't take that back when a white woman is defending black male talking points. That sets their teeth on edge. So instead of looking at Pearl as someplace to park your money, which the vast majority of Pearl's audience is not black, number one, and number two, it's not American black. It's basically white males and British black males actually support her. And I believe sometimes British females because they like seeing her. That's where she grew, because when she was here, Pearl didn't crack 20,000. When she went over there, within a year of being over there in the UK, Pearl's at 1 million. When Pearl's in Chicago, she didn't get nothing. She got absolutely zipped when she was in Chicago. When Pearl went to the UK, Pearl jumped up to 1 million subs because it's a different market. And it's an international market. And what's happening with the black Brits, they're spreading the same stuff that we talked about in America for like 15 years. So they're spreading it. They're spreading it all over Europe. I heard a bunch of Nigerians, a lot of Africans in Europe debating the same shit. So it's becoming an international market. Even the passport bros was being discussed in the UK. So take heart. Stop ragging on Pearl. Whether you like her or not, let her do her work. Let her spread the gospel. Doesn't matter who spreads the gospel. You don't like her, she's a tall, skinny, white 5. Okay, she's a 5. She admits she's a 5. But guess what? And she's got 1 million subs and she's an effective tool. And I clip the hell out of her because I take what black women in the UK that are not black American women saying the exact same shit, and I clip the hell out of that stuff. Brings me subs, makes my point for me. But anyhow, like they said in Julius Caesar, cry havoc and let slip the dogs of war. Go get them, Pearl. Go get them, Andrew. Beat the hell out of them with these talking points. I'm going to sit back and I'm going to laugh my ass off. With that, I'm going to jump off here. This is BGS out, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.